Good evening once again. So let me share this. Let us continue with the videos on rotation, some of the basic concepts. Okay, so now this question is about finding out the torque in case of a simple pendulum. Now let us look at this. See, it says a simple pendulum of length L is pulled aside to make an angle theta with the vertical. So you're pulling it aside like this, makes an angle theta with the vertical. Okay, this angle is theta. It is described here. Let me write it down for the sake of clarity. So find the magnitude of the torque of the weight. What is the torque of the weight? Okay, so this gives you some torque. About the weight W of the point of the bob, about the point of suspension. About the point of suspension, we need to do. We all know that the torque is nothing but force multiplied by distance. Now the misconception which the student does is that which distance? This is a question that he has. Okay, so what he has done is basically he has considered this distance with respect to the point of suspension. He thinks that this is the weight W here, and this distance is what you need over here. Okay, so towards it, what he has done is he wants to find out this is, I'm sorry, this is a mistake here. There's a mistake here. Okay, he wants to find what is the distance. Now, if this length is L, he knows that this distance is nothing but L cos theta. Do you agree? See, this is because this, let us say, for example, if this is Y, I can now write Y by L is equal to cos theta, and thus Y is equal to L cos theta. And thus he says this W multiplied by this distance is nothing but the torque. So why did he get this idea? He writes the answer finally as W into Y, which should be equal to W into L cos theta. The reason is because whenever we write torque, we write this as F cross R. F cross R. Now, the moment I ask R, what is R? R is the distance, F is the force. So thus, he thinks that this is the distance that he needs to look into it. And hence, this misconception has arisen, getting the incorrect answer. So therefore, torque equal to WL cos theta is incorrect. Now, what is the correct way of writing it? The correct way of writing is that wherever there is a force applied, you should consider the distance only which is a perpendicular distance from the point of suspension. What is the perpendicular distance? Excuse me. Okay, this is my perpendicular distance, x. So therefore, now I should be able to write x in terms of L, which tells me that x by L in this right angle triangle should now be equal to sine theta, or x equal to L sine theta. Okay, thus what I should get is torque tau should now be equal to W into x, which should be W into L into sine theta. Okay, this should have been the answer. I hope you understood this concept clearly. So whenever we talk about torque, remember it should be the force multiplied by the perpendicular distance. Okay, this is not just distance, but you should add, this is your perpendicular distance. Okay, for example, when I say I have a door which has been hinged over here, and then I say I'm now pulling it. Now this is the handle here. Okay, so what I will do is I will pull it like this. I'll pull it like this. There's a difference, you know. So when I pull it like this, then what is the torque? If you ask me what is the torque, now this pulling now makes an angle theta here with respect to the perpendicular. See, this is the perpendicular here. With respect to, this is my axis, this is the perpendicular R here. So I am pulling it like this over here. But how should I pull? I should pull it like this, right? So did you get it? So I am pulling it like this, but actually I should pull it like this, perpendicular to the plane, right? So therefore, now as a result of this, I should consider the component of F along this direction. Along this direction, I should consider, which should now be equal to, if this is F cos theta, this should be F sine theta over here. Thus, I should now write F sine theta multiplied by R. Okay, don't get confused saying that every time should it be sine theta. Not necessary. Now you need to resolve the forces. So the key here is that you should understand what is this R, what is this F, and how should F and R be together. F and R should become perpendicular. Okay, so only then R, you should consider only that component of force which is acting there. Okay, I hope you have understood this concept. So in the, yeah, just a moment. Okay. So in the next video, we'll see much more about such kinds of concepts. Thank you, friends, for watching. If you like this video, do share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you.